Welcome to the Moon and Sun podcast. I'm Nick.
And I'm Shay. And today,
And,
Nick
yeah.
will be talking about Malachite, and I will be talking about Moonstone.
Malachite. Color is green with enchanting bands and swirls, rarely found in crystal form. It does fade in color over time. Definitely does fade in
Yes.
fade in color over time. It is made of a copper carbonate hydroxide mineral, which means do not put it in water
Yes.
or have water on it while it's touching your skin, because then that copper will be absorbed into your bloodstream, which is bad.
It's bad for your health.
One of the first ores to produce copper material, malachite has been used as a gemstone and sculpture material, also, and pigment. Due to its low MOHS hardness, which is a 3.5 to a 4, Egyptian and Israel would grind down malachite to use as eyeshadow, gemstone sculptures, and pigment. In the 1800s, Russia aggressively mined In the 1800s, Russia aggressively mined the supplied Apparently, I don't know how to. Back then, I didn't know how to properly put a sentence together.
Oh, fun.
Yes. In the 1800s, Russia aggressively mined for the supplied abundant gem and sculpture material. Much of the malachite entering the market today is from the Democratic Republic of the Congo. Small amounts come from Australia, France, and Asia, and Arizona. Malachite pigment is found in the painting of Egyptian tombs and in paintings produced throughout Europe during the 15th and 16th centuries. Its use declined in the 17th century as alternative greens colors were developed. Malachite is a protection stone, absorbing negative energy and pollution from the atmosphere and from the body. It guards against radiation of all kinds, cleans electromagnetic pollution, and heals earth energies. Malachite protects against noise, overbright lighting, and harmful rays from technology, equipment, negative phone calls, and emails. As a stone of travel, malachite protects and overcomes fears of flying if you empower the crystal before a trip. Malachite must be handled with caution. Malachite is a toxic and should be used only in its polished form. Avoid breathing its dust, obviously, and eating it.
Yeah.
See,
Definitely avoid eating it.
yes.
Oh,
And I don't have sources right now. I don't have sources on that
oh
one.
yeah,
This
we
is
don't have
before-
sources because that was from when we didn't know how to do things like write down sources.
Let me look, see if I can find another stone one I did, because it would be that book I have. I had to find it first.
All your little page flips are like little tiny blurbs on the like flat line.
They are.
Yeah.
The Beginner's Guide to Crystals by Lisa Butterworth.
Oh, there you go.
That's what it was.
Yeah. Nice. Okay, so moonstone. Moonstone is made up of potassium. I just went straight for the second word. Sodium, potassium, aluminum of the feldspar group with an opalescent sheen. It is a shimmer similar to Labrador essence, but lacking the color. It's produced from the intergrowths inside. That's a little redundant. From the intergrowths, resulting shimmering effect, caused by a ray of light entering a layer and reflecting back and forth in between the deeper layers before it exits the crystal. It is a 6 to 6.5 on the Mohs hardness scale, so it is definitely harder than NYX malachite.
Way harder.
Its planet is the moon. Its element is water. I was such a nerd. I wrote element agua, like agua. Fucking element agua.
Oh my god.
Element agua. Oh my god. Zodiac sign Gemini, and it is the June birthstone. Goddesses Aphrodite, Selene, and Diana. Colors it can come in. It's usually white, obviously moonstone, but they can have flecks of or hint like hues of blue, green, yellow, pink, purple, orange, gray, and brown as well. A little bit of history. Rome believed that it was formed from solidified beams of moonlight, which is fucking rad.
Yeah, it is.
They also believed that Diana could be seen within it and would bestow love and wisdom and good fortune upon all who possessed it.
I want to see Diana in it.
Right? Also, that it would help keep the owner clear-minded and help them make wise and smart choices.
Crazy cat.
He is so crazy today. In India, it was a sacred stone. It was a love stone. It was a traditional wedding gift, and also could help reconcile estranged lovers. And they believe two people wearing it on the full moon would fall passionately in love with each other. Cat, stop being a psychopath.
No, she's attacking Prin. He's attacking
I know,
Prin.
he's such a little... he's just smacking her. He's not using claw, but still. There is a myth that it was set in the brow of their moon god, Chandra Shakira, and which means one person who wears the moon, and would dim and brighten with the waning and waxing of the moon. It's a traveler stone, and it can protect you at night while the moon's out. So I carry my moonstone with me in my car.
Ooh.
I've been driving so far.
Yeah.
So that it helps. And I got the moonstone when I got the truck, and I haven't had any trouble since then. Close calls, but not actually anything bad.
Yeah.
For those who don't know, which is most people listening to this podcast, I have a problem with hitting animals with my vehicles.
Major problem.
Major problem. That's why I've only totaled 2 cars in the last 5 years. But this is my, 4th in the last 6 years.
Yeah.
So, yep.
And I only hit dead deer on the road.
Yeah. What's that? Carcass. Oh, that was a good time.
Mm-hmm. Hey, it fixed the wheezing in the car.
It did fix the wheezing in the car. It was very
So
weird.
it worked.
It fixed it. Mariners thought that it would protect them while traveling over water. And so carry it with you for extra protection when abroad and at night. Metaphysical properties. It channels hope, sensitivity, and abundance. When used with the crown chakra, it is thought to open you to divine feminine energy, inspire intuition, psychic abilities, guide you to your inner path. Used with your solar plexus to calm emotions and fill your aura with a comforting breath. Use it with your sacral to balance sexual energies. I realize now why I started typing things instead of writing them, because my handwriting is bananas. Medicinally, it could possibly help relieve menstrual problems, prevent water retention, calm stress, and release love of all kinds.
Aww.
Oh,
Blech.
that's we were so bad at this because that's all I have. My sources are moonmagic.com, healingwithcrystals.net.au, and linstrong.com. Wow, look at us go with our really short first episodes.
I know. We were not good at the beginning.
No, and also because this episode is 12 minutes long right now. Whoops. Wow, we also are better at talking than we were then.
Yes, we are.
All right, well.
Okay. moonandsunpodcast at gmail.com.
Yes.
All one word, all lowercase.
Instagram.
Moon and Sun Podcast, all one word, all lowercase.
Yep. If you click on the link tree on our Instagram, it will take you to everything else, like the Facebook, which is Moon and Sun Podcast Coven. And I think that's it. Moon and Sun Podcast Coven. That's what it is. And it also has everywhere you can listen to us. And it has the Twitter, which you can find us on Twitter at Moon and Sun Pod. Thank you for tuning in to the Moon and Sun Podcast. We will talk to you next time.
And don't forget your coffee.